I went off. I'm like, you motherfuckers got an hour before I called after. They looked at me like, what do you mean you're going to call after? I go, listen, I'm not a Crime Stopper, but I'm about to join the ranks because I pay fucking union dues. I pay union dues like a motherfucker. I pay union dues every quarter, and then yearly they bang you out for 1.5 points of what you made all year. Not to mention the 10 points. You guys have no fucking idea. So when you guys are sitting there going, how could this happen that Alec Baldwin, listen, I feel bad for Alec Baldwin. He's about to get a dose of fucking reality inserted in his life. He took a life. That's a dose of fucking reality. He doesn't deserve to go to jail. He didn't do anything wrong. Somebody gave him a gun, told him it was clean. Now we have to find out why he was pointing it at her, why he was pointing it at him, and that's a complete different story. But why that happened is because why I'm telling you is because why I'm sitting my ass at home minding my fucking business. People are cutting corners. They're charging you all the dough in the world. Whether you go to a hotel, go on vacation, and go on their website. They got all the amenities. Shoe shine, 24-hour valet. Wait till you get there. Oh, the pool is closed because of COVID. We don't have a bartender because of COVID. The valets because of COVID. We don't have oatmeal in the morning because of COVID. We don't even have a fucking breakfast anymore. You come down and get an apple like a prisoner and a fucking old fucking ShopRite bagel, one of those fucking bagels, you know. They don't even give you that at the hotel room. This is happening across the board, guys. So before you go on your fucking vacation, or, you know, when you do these concerts, they're charging you more than ever. Do they have special filters for your fucking COVID breathing? Fuck no. They're just telling you that. It's like the airline people when they started charging you for luggage for the prices of fucking oil. Once oil went down, that they give you that $100 back or that $25 back? Fuck no. That's the same thing they're doing on movies and TV productions. That's why I'm. And then look at. Let's talk about it. They're starting to say this shit. They call it, you know, what these Gentiles call it is the word is toxic. Well, let me tell you something. Anytime you have a star in those movies, it's toxic. Why? Because they make a demand. If they make one demand, already you're going to have a toxic environment. Why? Because let's say I call the producer and go, you want Joe Diaz? Joe Diaz doesn't work nights. Now this motherfucker's got to go, okay, I got to do early fucking mornings because Joey Diaz doesn't work nights. So now I got to go to Mike, Mike loves to stay up late at night and draw pictures of superheroes fucking monkeys in the ass. Now Mike has to get up at 6 in the fucking morning for this. Mike's got 2 kids. Mike takes his kids to school in the morning. He's used to. But because Joey Diaz wants to be there at 6, Mike loses all this. Now Mike has to even get his cousin, who he fucking hates, to come over in the morning and put the kids on the bus and give him $50 a day out of his pocket. So how do you think Mike feels about Joe Diaz already? When he comes to the guy and he goes, listen, you're fucking up. I can't do it. Well, this is the job. Either you take it or you don't. Joe Diaz doesn't want to work nights. So already Mike is going into that job kind of not liking Joe Diaz, even though he's never met Joe Diaz. Joe Diaz is costing Mike fucking money already. So now he doesn't like Joe Diaz. But 2 things could happen. Joe Diaz could come in, he's a great guy. Takes care of Mike, you know, fucks around with him. They talk about music. Mike overlooks it. Or I could come in and be a dick. And now Mike is going to tell the rest of the people what's going on with him and how I affected his fucking life. And that's going to cause a riff on the set. That's how, just by him saying he doesn't want to work nights. That's how quick a toxic person is. I was reading something the other day about Halle Berry. I'm sure you guys wrote it. She was doing a movie, and the guy said something to her. The guy was eating pain pills. He would disappear and eat pain pills, the director, and she called him out. She asked him to get help. They did an intervention on the set, and the guy was a dick to her, and Halle Berry just said, I'm getting my black ass out of here. And she was describing a toxic fucking work set. Listen, every fucking work set I've been on has been toxic. Except The Longest Yard wasn't toxic. Many Saints in Newark wasn't toxic. Taxi wasn't toxic. I was only there 3 days. You know, Spider-Man had nobody was toxic on there. I mean, whatever. Maguire, it took him a little while to get out of the fucking thing because he was playing those stupid Nintendo games, whatever. He wouldn't. They would like, where's Maguire? I don't know. And they would yell, Toby, come out here. And he would go, hold on, I almost reached the 6th universe, whatever the fuck they're going for in those fucking stupid games or whatever. But that's, you know, I've never really worked. I've worked on maybe, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've worked on maybe 20 of those toxic sets, and they suck. And you know what? Those toxic sets, I've always gone off on. You know, toxic sets, all those Halloween, all those dog movies I did, those sets were fucking toxic. Why? Because they were low budget. The producer was one of the stars of the movie, and he was a fucking dick, and, you know, they're just dicks. These guys are fucking dicks, so that's what makes a set toxic, is when you have fucking dicks. Another movie I did, whatever, with the movie I did about that fucking dude who lived in a hotel in Las Vegas, who was a pilot and shit. It didn't get much traction. That set was fucking toxic, and Alec Baldwin was in that movie. In fact, my scene was with Alec Baldwin. They probably cut it, but he's just a toxic fucking dude. I'm not blaming Alex for the shooting. I'm not saying he should go to jail. You know who should go to jail? The fucking producers, the production company. Somebody's got to answer for that girl. Obviously, there was problems on that set. People were dying to walk off that fucking set. So my heart goes out to Alec Baldwin for what he's going through as far as what's going through his head. You know, when you're a fucking dick full time and something like that happens, that's what you need to fucking wake you up. Now, this would never happen if this was a regular world. You know, 3 people that you're getting high with and they just drop on the floor. That doesn't happen in a regular fucking world. How do I know? I did coke for 29 years. I did coke with a lot of fucking people in the fucking room, and never did I wake up and there was 3 fucking people dead. That happens in this fucking pandemic because the world is on its fucking axle. So all these little stupid things that you see, don't let them affect you. It's just what happens in a COVID fucking world. That's it. It's just bad luck. That's why I don't take any chances. If you're on a ladder, don't reach for the plant.